Hey guys, it's Molly here and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be repotting my Calathea plant because I've had it a couple weeks now, so it's kind of adjusted to its environment in my home and its special spot. And if you can't see that, that is a root coming down, and look at all these roots. It's incredibly pot bound. So yeah, I have to repot this before it becomes more or less like surgery to the plant than it is already going to be. Because I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to have to cut this. I'm not saving it. Even though it is very cute and like it's short, fat, and stout. Like, isn't that cute? I just feel like they're normally so long. But I mean, that is pretty much, that's the pot that I'm going to be putting it in. It's this. So, let's see, how big is this? It's a 3.38 quart. And it's a little bit more, it's about 8 inches across. So, yeah. I think it'll look good. And it'll definitely give it a lot of room to grow and to reach out more. And then we're going to be dividing my peace lily here because I don't even... Yeah, I'm starting to see roots on the bottom of this. I don't know. Yeah, can you see them? So this is starting to get root bound. I actually have a couple of shoots coming off of this plant, so I think that I'm going to be able to divide it, put part of it, like half of it, into this pot right there, and then we'll see if I can put it back into that grower pot or not. I might have to find a bigger one someplace, which I don't know if I have. So anyway, let's get started. This is very deep, so I'm gonna put some dirt in it. So that's about half full. Go. Okay. This is where we pray because I'm like nervous. I don't want to hurt the roots. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Can I unwind them and then slide them out? Oh gosh. Maybe. There's hope. Okay. Alright, ready? Squeezing it a little bit. Trying to kind of get it to loosen. Okay, there we go. And they slid right out. Okay. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, gosh. We're not dealing with an infestation or anything, but I know this thing is going to have a lot of legs. Where can I get tweezers? Oh. My camera's not focusing on it. Focus on the millipede. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this in this container. Keep these here in case I see another one. And yeah, we'll see how many snacks we can pull out for the chickens. Good to know. This plant's been in my house for probably almost a month now. I did not know it had those. I have not been finding those around my house. So I'm gonna kind of pick this up and span it a little bit as I'm breaking up the roots a little bit. It's not that bad. I've definitely touched more bugs than I did before. I gotta get rid of some of this old stuff though. Hey, it's crawling. Okay. We could name him. I'll name him Larry. Larry, don't come out of that container. Stay there for a second, Claire. I want to get some of this dirt out. Okay. Now we can go back in. How's this? Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Now we can put soda back in. I feel like most people would use a spoon for this, but I like to manhandle things and get my hands dirty, so this is what we do. A little bit more. Voila. Now my Calathea has so much room to partay. Yes, yes, yes. This is a very big roomy pot. It's also one of those self-watering pots where you can do like, I guess you put the water down here and it's supposed to suck up into it. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it. Because for one, if my roots end up growing down into this part of the pot, then they're sitting in water and then that creates root rot, even though it's supposed to help prevent root rot. I do put my plants in water for like a water bath sometimes, but I leave them there for maybe an hour or two max, and then I take them out and they begin to dry. Whereas if there's water sitting down in this and you don't know it, your plant's roots could be sitting in water for days. I mean, yeah, think about what would happen to like your finger if you stuck in water for a couple days. It would be pruny and gross, so. Okay, so, sweep up the dirty mess. Can't even see the dirty mess. This is the best angle in the world. Okay. So, take this out of here. I've had this plant for probably almost 2 years now. It is my second peace lily because the first one I had in like an aquatic garden and then thought it was a good idea to try adjusting it to soil after it had been in water for over a year, and it just said no, and then it died. So, but this one's doing great. I really like this peace lily. So we're going to divide and conquer. So I'm going to get this pot here. Okay. I have much grace. I'm very graceful. So we're going to divide and put some of the peace lily into here, and then we'll see how much room we have to put back into this pot. Larry's still in there, so stay in there, Larry. It's just crawling in circles. I just don't want him crawling around my house, if you know what I mean. I don't need this in here anymore. Okay. Is taking a plant out of its nursery pot stressful for anybody else? Like, it's just like preparing for, you never know you're gonna find. Especially if you've never taken that particular plant out of the pot before, like I just found that centipede or millipede or whatever it was. Just gonna massage it. Massage. I should probably do this over something. Come here, pot. No. Do it over this. Less mess. I feel like this plant is especially more root bound than even the Calathea was, even though you can't see the roots coming out the bottom. There's dirt going everywhere. Don't lie, the most entertainment you get out of me is with my sound effects. Awesome. Oh. Wow, look at those roots. It's time. There's dirt underneath my feet on the floor. Wow, look at those roots. I love it. I love it, I love it. Okay, dirt everywhere. Wait, I still need this. Okay. Just gotta kind of start massaging some of the dirt out of here so I can determine the best way of doing this without having to cut too many roots. Because there's you can see there's kind of like a shoot here. There's another one like right here. There's just like a couple of shoots right around the main plant. Which is nice because it's made it nice and full over the years, but it can't stay in that pot anymore. Go on out. Hey, do you want to feed this millipede to the chickens before it gets out of here? Bye, Larry. Larry's going to the chickens. They'll be happy. There's also only one Larry and 13 chickens. So, okay, so there's this shoot right here. This is the one I'm going for right now. And I don't want to rip it off. But I also need to separate it a little bit. No, 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 do not rip. Do not rip. Okay. There we go. Getting the root system out. Because it's all, you see what's happening? Woohoo! Look at that. There's one baby. I can put it in here. I'm most definitely going to need a deeper pot. And these ones are dead, so I'm going to get rid of these. Go out. Out. Both of you out. Alright. Now the next one I want to take is this section. Right here. It's a really big section, but I can tell I'm going to be able to separate it a little bit easy. There we go. That one's really nice looking. Except for that leaf. So let's see. These two would make a nice little plant together. I don't know if I want to put more in this little pot. I think what I'm going to do is, where's the new shoot? Where the new shoot is growing, right here, I think I'm going to take this one off to make room for it. Just because I want there to be more room for the roots to grow out and expand. even though I really love how full it looks right now. Maybe I'll turn one of these into like a water peace lily like I had before. I just won't try putting it into soil after 2 years. I don't really think it's detrimental if the roots break. I don't like breaking roots. It's like chopping off a beautiful leaf. Like it's a beautiful working part of the plant, so if I have to cut it off, it hurts me. I don't like it. So I'm trying to just finger my way through this like somebody's hair who hasn't been brushed in 5 weeks. Okay, so we got that. So this is a little bit less. Oh. Okay, thanks to the sun being there, so. Okay, so there's our shoot. It now has more room to grow and it won't be suffocated. And there's this one last shoot with it that I want to leave with it. There's a little bit more room in there now. Can't see. I probably will get a bigger nursery pot whenever I can find one. Rotate. Pivot. Pivot. Do you want all the roots to be covered and have it go all the way up to the base? Alrighty, so we got that. And I do have it off to the side a little bit, but that's the side that the shoot's on, so it's gonna it's gonna even out. Still full and beautiful. I love that peace lily. Sometimes it doesn't have to be like a rare houseplant, you know? Like, it can be a simple, easy to care for houseplant. And here. I'm just kind of working in between the roots, I guess. Because I did kind of fish it all out. Because I wanted to, you know, you want to see if they're healthy. And if there were any that were rotting, it would have been a good time to remove it. But I didn't really see that problem. Which, if I did have a problem with any of my plants with that, it would be this one. Because I've seen that the peace lilies, even if they don't live in water, they kind of like to be more moist. So I always try to keep this one a little wet and only let it dry out every once in a while. So it's good to see that there's no root rot. It's happy, it's healthy. And then we're gonna find a container for Mademoiselle with the little roots. You're cute. I'm gonna prune you right now. Right after I call you cute. I don't like giving the Calathea a little bit too much water, so I kept it kind of light. I'm gonna go heavier with her. A little bit more. There's something really cool about watching the water go through the water capillaries. Next is the big peace lily. Let's see. Get from all angles. And I'm gonna have to add more dirt to this. I have to find a bigger thing for this. I just do. I'm gonna add more dirt. Oh gosh, dirt everywhere. Okay. You want the dirt, like, you don't want to see roots, like what just happened when I poured the water. And that confirms that this nursery pot is indeed too small. It has grown out of it. Pretty good. Just notice that there's a little growth right there. How's that? Look good? Now I can see the roots. Needs a little bit more water though. Yeah, I'm not gonna break the leaves. It's gonna need a little bit more water. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. So that's cute. We'll see how it likes living in it. It will tell me, I know. So now we have 3 peace lily plants in the home, which is cool. I like this plant. Okay guys, so peace lily number 1. Oh, that noise was terrible. Peace lily number 2. Peace lily number 3. And the Calathea. So that was fun. Thanks everyone for joining. I am so glad I got to do this today. I think that this, for one, spring is the perfect time of year to be repotting your plants, and when you're stuck home, like right now we're going through the coronavirus, it's just something to keep you happy. Invest some time into your plants, give them a more roomy home if they need them, and you know, we're gonna make it through this. So I hope everyone's staying healthy and staying busy. Love on your plant, and I will see you next time. Bye.